Number 1.
1957 Volkswagen Beetle Gasser V8 Supercharged 4-speed. Price: $27,500. Location: Stewartstown, Pennsylvania. Here's something you don't see every day: a 1957 Volkswagen Beetle Gasser, priced at $27,500 and located in Stewartstown, Pennsylvania. This isn't your average classic VW. It's a full-blown custom build that blends hot rod attitude with old-school gasser performance. Under the deck lid sits a mild 350 cubic inch small-block Chevy V8 topped with a Wian supercharger, delivering serious power and that unmistakable blower whine. It's backed by a Muncie 4-speed manual transmission and a 4.11 Posey rear end, making this little bug a true street brawler. Fenderwell headers, dual exhaust with cutouts, and a wild stance complete the unmistakable hot rod look. Inside, you'll find a unique gold interior that contrasts beautifully with the deep black exterior, giving this car an aggressive yet stylish presence. The seller also notes that a hood is included, and they're open to flexible options, including selling the car as a roller without the engine or transmission, or even considering trades for other classic cars or hot rods. With only about 15,000 miles on the build, this 57 Beetle Gasser is equal parts vintage Volkswagen and pure American muscle. Whether you're after something show-stopping, drag strip-ready, or just wildly unique, this one-of-a-kind supercharged bug delivers raw fun, attention-grabbing style, and an unmistakable hot rod soul.
Number 2.
1948 Chevrolet Austin Gasser. Price: $8,000. Location: Hyannisport, Massachusetts. Up for grabs is a wild 1948 Chevrolet Austin Gasser, priced at $8,000 and located in Hyannisport, Massachusetts. This classic build captures everything that made the Gasser era legendary: a lightweight body, a snarling V8, and a stance that screams old-school drag strip power. Under the hood, you'll find a Chevy 283 engine bored .060 over, giving it 292 cubic inches of displacement. It's equipped with a solid lifter camshaft and roller rockers, set with a .018 valve lash on both intake and exhaust, for that crisp, aggressive gasser sound. Feeding the power is an aluminum intake topped with a Holley carb, exhaling through special gasser headers and a full 3-inch exhaust system for that unmistakable rumble. Power is transferred through a turbo 350 transmission with a Band M shifter, sending torque to a bulletproof Ford 9-inch rear end. Up front, a Speedway straight axle setup with disc brakes gives it the proper high-nose gasser stance, while rear drum brakes help keep it authentic to the era. The car's had only 2 owners and embodies that raw, garage-built hot rod energy, perfect for someone looking to relive the golden age of drag racing or finish it out as a track-ready showpiece. At just $8,000, this 1948 Austin Gasser offers serious vintage performance parts, proven engineering, and that old-school hot rod soul that never goes out of style. A perfect foundation for anyone who wants to stand out at the cruise-in or hit the strip in true nostalgic fashion.
Number 3.
1952 Studebaker Be Different Gasser Project. Price: $7,000. Location: Rome, New York. Here's your chance to own a bold and unique build, a 1952 Studebaker Be Different Gasser Project, listed for $7,000 in Rome, New York. This car was being set up for a big block Chevy before the project was paused due to health issues, so now it's looking for someone ready to bring it across the finish line. The setup includes a turbo 400 configuration and comes with BBC headers already fitted. It also features a flaming river steering column and a full Speedway Motors front suspension, everything brand new and built with quality in mind. Out back, it's got an old-school set of ladder bars, slicks, and wheels ready to hook up once the drivetrain goes in. The car also includes a 12-bolt Chevy rear end with Posey, a fuel cell, and a very solid Studebaker body. Perfect bones for a classic gasser revival. All the heavy lifting and mock-up work has been done, so you can drop in your motor and transmission and start shaping it into your own vision. Paperwork is in order, and the seller is open to interesting trades plus cash. This Studebaker is more than just a project, it's an invitation to stand out. Built to be different, this gasser has the foundation, the style, and the potential to become something truly special on the strip or the street. If you're ready to turn heads and finish a one-of-a-kind hot rod, call Jerry at 315-525-5844 and make this Studebaker yours.
Number 4.
1955 Chevrolet Gasser, 2-lane blacktop clone. $30,000 was $32,000. Stony Point, New York. Step back into classic American muscle with this 1955 Chevy Gasser, a true 2-lane blacktop clone, built for those who love raw horsepower and vintage attitude. Priced at $30,000 in Stony Point, New York, this beast brings that unmistakable old-school gasser look, and the power to match. Under the hood, it's packing a 454-roller motor, paired with a 4-speed transmission for that authentic, hands-on driving experience. Out back, you've got a Dana 60 rear end with 4.88 Posey gears, and the car is back-halved, built strong to handle all that torque. Structurally, this 55 is rock solid, zero rust, with mint floors, braces, and rockers. The body is clean and straight, and it rides on a straight front axle, giving it that unmistakable high-nose gasser stance that turns heads everywhere it goes. The owner is open to selling or possibly trading for another 55 Chevy of equal value, preferably one without the straight axle setup. Whether you're chasing nostalgia, looking for a track-ready weekend car, or want a mean street cruiser that screams attitude, this 1955 Gasser is the real deal. Pure American power with a movie car legacy. 2-lane blacktop fans, here's your chance to own a piece of that legend, built, ready, and waiting for the next strip or show.
Number 5.
1960 Hot Rod Gasser Metropolitan Project, with title. $8,000 was $9,000. Holyoke, Massachusetts. Here's something you don't see every day, a 1960 Nash Metropolitan turned full-on hot rod gasser project, priced at $8,000 in Holyoke, Massachusetts. And yes, it comes with a clean title. This one's a wild mix of vintage compact style and big block attitude. Under the hood sits a freshly rebuilt 400 cubic inch Chevy small block, paired with an aluminum Power Glide transmission, a classic, reliable combo for drag-style builds. Out back, a narrowed 4.9-inch rear with 4.11 gears gives it that true gasser setup, ready to launch hard when finished. The seller notes that a ton of work has already been done, and plenty of extra parts come with the deal, even though they're not all pictured. That means most of the heavy lifting is complete, and what's left is mainly finishing touches to bring this unique project across the line. It's a rare build concept, small, lightweight, and ready to pack a serious punch. The foundation is solid, and the major drivetrain components are all there, so it's perfect for someone looking to finish a head-turning gasser without starting from scratch. If you're after something truly different, a car that'll stop people in their tracks at every cruise night or strip event, this 1960 Metropolitan Gasser project is your ticket. A rebuilt motor, solid parts list, and a clean title make it a smart buy for anyone who loves custom hot rods with personality.
Number 6.
1950 Chevrolet Gasser project. $6,000 was $7,750. Susquehanna, Pennsylvania. Here's your chance to grab a true old-school hot rod project. A 1950 Chevy Gasser listed at $6,000 in Susquehanna, Pennsylvania. It's been garage kept, already has over $8,000 invested, and just needs the right buyer to bring it across the finish line. This car already has that unmistakable Gasser attitude, the high nose stance, the vintage Chevy body, and all the raw potential that makes these builds such crowd favorites. The seller notes that the current motor recently started knocking, but a bored over 350 small block Chevy engine and starter are included in the sale, giving you a strong starting point for the next phase of the build. Mechanically, most of the tough work has been done. The setup, stance, and framework are all there. Now it's about finishing touches, engine swap, and tuning it into a real street or strip contender. The car's been stored indoors, safe from the elements, and that's a big plus for a 1950 chassis like this. The bones are solid, the look is classic, and it's priced to move fast, especially with a fresh motor included. If you've been searching for an affordable gasser with tons of potential and a head start on the build, this 50 Chevy is exactly that. With a bit of elbow grease and vision, you could have a standout hot rod that turns heads and rumbles with real old-school attitude.
Number 7.
1940 Ford Coupe Gasser. Price, $19,500. Location, Lake Grove, New York. Here we've got a true vintage-style monster, a 1940 Ford Coupe Gasser listed at $19,500 in Lake Grove, New York. This isn't some replica build, it's a real-deal gasser with roots going back to the golden era of drag racing. Under the hood sits a big block 440 Chrysler engine with aluminum heads, a healthy performance cam, and that unmistakable old-school rumble. It's paired with a TorqueFlite automatic transmission and a 9-inch rear and running ladder bars for that proper 1960s drag strip stance. Up front, it's got a 1960s Econoline straight axle, the classic gasser setup that gives it that nose-up attitude everyone loves. The front end features a fiberglass tilt nose for easy engine access, while the rest of the body is all steel, just like the originals. The paint is a showstopper, a teal-silver metal flake straight out of the 1960s that sparkles under the sun and screams retro drag culture. This car was an actual racer through the 1960s and 1970s before being redone in the late 80s. It's got the soul of a vintage competition car with enough modern updates to make it run and drive well today. The seller notes it could use a little tweaking, but it's a solid, running, driving hot rod with a ton of history and character. If you're into nostalgia drag cars or want a gasser that's already sorted with period-correct parts and genuine 1960s heritage, this 40 Ford Coupe is the real deal, mean, loud, and ready to turn heads anywhere it goes.
Number 8.
1941 Anglia Prefect Gasser. Price, $2,500. Location, Norwich, Connecticut. Up for grabs is a 1941 Anglia Prefect Gasser project, priced at just $2,500 in Norwich, Connecticut. This one's not a complete car, it's a classic hot rod project waiting for someone with vision and passion to bring it back to life. The Anglia Prefect is one of those legendary body styles that defined the gasser era, lightweight, compact, and built for raw quarter-mile action. This one's a solid starting point for anyone wanting to build an old-school drag car, rat rod, or custom showpiece without breaking the bank. It comes with some extra parts included, making it easier to piece together your own setup whether you're going with a small block Chevy, a Ford the 5.8, or something wild and unique. The car's overall condition is rated as fair, so it'll need some hands-on work, fabrication, and creativity. But that's exactly what makes projects like this so rewarding. At just $2,500 or best offer, this Anglia Prefect Gasser represents one of the most affordable entries into the nostalgic gasser world. For anyone who's been dreaming of building a classic straight-axle, nose-up drag car from the ground up, this could be your chance to start something special. A rare 1941 body with tons of potential, ready for restoration, customization, or your next full-blown gasser build.
Number 9.
1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Gasser. Price, $40,000. Location, Valencia, Pennsylvania. Here's an absolute showstopper. A 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Gasser listed at $40,000 in Valencia, Pennsylvania. This is a professionally built, all-steel 57 that captures the raw, old-school drag racing spirit while staying 100% street-ready. This car features an uncut, extremely solid body with a faux rust patina finish, though that can easily be buffed off if you prefer a cleaner look. It includes the original steel front clip, plus plexiglass windows installed and new glass windows included in the sale. Every inch of this Bel Air reflects serious craftsmanship and attention to performance detail. Under the hood, it's powered by a 431 cubic inch big block Chevy paired with a Jericho clutchless 4-speed transmission and a blow-proof bell housing. Fuel delivery comes from a big stuff 3 EFI system with 160-pound injectors, making it ready to switch between gas and E85 fuel. The 57 Olds rear end with 4.11 gears and strange axles puts the power to the ground, while massive 315/6515 Mickey Thompson ET Streets make sure it hooks hard. This is a fresh build, never raced, never even burned out. The wipers and lights work perfectly, so it's 100% functional for the street. The faux patina gives it a mean, vintage drag strip presence, but you can easily polish it back to clean green shine if that's your preference. For anyone serious about owning a top-tier, turnkey gasser, this 1957 Bel Air hits every note: power, style, and authenticity. It's a no-trade, cash-only deal, with the option to purchase without the motor and trans if you want to drop in your own setup. A true old-school gasser build, finished to an incredibly high standard, perfect for collectors, hot rod enthusiasts, or anyone who wants a street-legal showpiece with muscle to match its looks.
Number 10.
1948 Mercury Gasser. Price: $23,500. Location: Toms River, New Jersey. Up for sale is a classic 1948 Mercury Gasser, listed at $23,500 in Toms River, New Jersey. This vintage gasser is a perfect blend of old-school hot rod styling and street-ready performance, making it a standout for collectors and enthusiasts alike. This Mercury features a clean white exterior paired with a black interior, giving it a sharp, timeless look that emphasizes its aggressive gasser stance. With 48,000 miles on the odometer, it has been carefully maintained and shows as a very solid example of a post-war Mercury built for performance. Under the hood, it comes equipped with a powerful automatic transmission setup and a robust engine capable of delivering the raw torque and acceleration that gassers are famous for. While the seller hasn't listed all engine specifics, the vehicle is clearly configured for classic drag performance, including modifications for weight reduction and a raised front end for that signature gasser look. This 1948 Mercury is in very good condition overall and retains a clean title, making it ready for registration and immediate enjoyment. Whether you're aiming for a showpiece, a weekend cruiser, or a vintage drag strip replica, this gasser delivers classic appeal with functional performance. A great opportunity for collectors seeking a street-legal classic gasser with authentic presence, solid build, and the kind of charm only a late 1940s Mercury can provide.
Number 11.
1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Gasser. Price: $59,000. Location: Catawissa, Pennsylvania. Up for sale is a stunning 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Gasser, listed at $59,000 in Catawissa, Pennsylvania. This isn't just any 57, it's a professionally built clone of a 270 HP Chevy drag car, crafted by a builder with over 50 years of experience in restoring and building Tri-5 Chevys. The car features a vibrant Matador red exterior finished in DuPont base coat clear, paired with a fully restored red interior in the classic 57 pattern. Every detail reflects professional workmanship, from the interior trim to the body lines, giving it show-quality appeal and a striking presence on the street or at events. Under the hood, the Bel Air is powered by a rebuilt 61-521 block-board 60-over, featuring stainless steel valves on 202-cylinder heads and professionally rebuilt carburetors. The 097 Donut solid lift cam and automatic transmission provide strong performance while retaining smooth, reliable operation. With only 300 miles on the restoration, this gasser is essentially brand new and ready to drive, display, or take to a vintage drag event. This 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air gasser is in excellent condition with a clear history and no damage, offering both collectible value and high-performance fun. For enthusiasts seeking an authentic, professionally executed Tri-5 gasser, this car represents a rare, turnkey opportunity.
Number 12.
1964 Pontiac GTO Coupe 2D. Price: $21,000. Location: Erie, Pennsylvania. Up for sale is a 1964 Pontiac GTO Coupe, listed at $21,000 in Erie, Pennsylvania. This is a classic gasser-style build, designed for fun on the track but with the potential to be returned to street use if desired. The car features a sleek black exterior paired with a black interior, giving it a bold, aggressive look that complements its performance-oriented setup. With only 2,300 miles driven, it has been lightly used and carefully maintained, making it an appealing option for enthusiasts seeking a low-mileage classic. Under the hood, the GTO has been modified for gasser performance, perfect for drag strip events or weekend fun. It comes with a manual transmission, offering a fully engaging driving experience and precise control for spirited runs. This 1964 Pontiac GTO is ideal for collectors who appreciate vintage muscle with a racing edge, or for drivers looking for a classic car with track-ready potential. Clean and solid, it represents a unique opportunity to own a rare and exciting piece of American muscle car history.
Number 13.
1968 Chevrolet Z/28 Camaro. Price: $15,000. Location: Rowan, Pennsylvania. Here we have a 1968 Chevrolet Z/28 Camaro, listed at $15,000 in Rowan, Pennsylvania. This car is offered as a roller, meaning it comes without an engine or transmission, making it ideal for someone looking to build a high-powered custom Camaro exactly to their specifications. The Camaro is all steel except for the hood and retains all original glass. It has been thoughtfully set up for a big block Chevy, mini-tubed and back-halved for performance. The suspension features QA1 upper and lower control arms, front and rear double adjustable coilovers, and Wilwood brakes for precise handling. Out back, there's a Dana 60 rear end with a 410 spool and Richmond gears, giving you a solid foundation for serious drag racing or street performance. Additional features include a precision performance power shift air shifter, VR onboard air system, 20-gallon fuel cell, Barry Grant 400 fuel pump, Magna fuel regulator, 2 batteries, Simpson drag chute, and M/T Slicks 32.0/14.015S. The car also comes with a WDRA chassis certification, 8.50 class, good through May 2027, making it ready for sanctioned events. With a black interior, blue exterior, and 12,345 miles on the body, this Camaro is in good condition with clear history. It's an excellent base for a drag-ready Z/28 or a show-stopping custom build. Trades or offers are considered,